Tony Montana. Like, Sugar Dog. Are you watching?
And then on Monday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And for that game against the Hawks, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start.
This season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Hearing scouts talk about MP before the draft, the one concern they had was his hesitation to take over games himself.
And I think that's just how MP is wired, right? He's always been a team-first player, even if that means sacrificing his own shot a bit too often.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to Poole. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Boston.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Brown finds MP. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Smart on the wing. Pass to Champagnie. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
MP passes to Horford and finished off by Horford.
Love the dunk from Horford. He doesn't mess around when he gets inside.
30 seconds left to play here in the first. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So for the Wizards, George is checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Jordan Poole. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. And it's MP with the rebound. And so MP will bring it up for the Celtics. 4-point game. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
You guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Oh, that is well said. They're being handed 3 points and just couldn't convert.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
We've got George. Smart is out there with Brogdon. Then there's Kispert. And it's Champagnie in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. Outside, Smart. Brogdon against Horford. Pass to Kispert. That 3 off the mark. The Celtics with the lead. Hauser the pass to MP. Launches it. Another miss by MP.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Kispert kicks to Brogdon. Back to Kispert. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Nice feed by Brogdon. Excellent at whipping those passes to open teammates.
On the wing, MP is guarded by Brogdon. Nice ball movement by Boston. Back to Tatum. The three from MP. Another miss by MP.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Over to the wing. Kispert wide open. He fires. It's good from long range. Kispert's got 7 points in the game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And here's Tatum for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 8 points for him.
Taking matters into his own hands. Tatum gets those 3 points back in a hurry.
Pass to Champagnie. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
MP passes to Pritchard. MP, that's for two. The rebound by Champagnie.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Celtics trail by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Richaun Holmes. David.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Washington, and this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. At such an early point of the season, it's a tough time to lose him. It's disappointing for everyone. Guys?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Washington?
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
And the technical free throw is good.
No question, Jordan Poole is a true offensive weapon. His next shot never seems far off, and even tough looks can go his way.
Here's the screen, and here's George for three. Rebound, Boston. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And here's MP for three. Good on the triple. MP's got a pair of triples in the second now for Boston.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
Back to Poole from downtown. And another miss by Washington.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
MP, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And it's a 3-point Celtic lead. And so Poole will bring it up for the Wizards. MP grabs the miss.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively. And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Outside, George, pass to Song. In the corner, it's Coulibaly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, George. The shot off that time. MP fires from way outside. And so it's MP making things happen for Boston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And we welcome you to halftime as the Boston Celtics are getting everything they can handle so far.
Despite being the visitor, They've been in control. They've got an edge to their game.